Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to explain price action using a live trade which I'm going to take. So I have shortlisted Axis Bank and I have got long bias basically. I want to go long in Axis Bank, so basically I'm bullish on Axis Bank and I would be taking a position here today. So I will tell you the reason for taking the trade and how I kind of manage the trades once I take the trade. So it will be a very good learning experience for you to understand how my thought process works. So let's go into more details now. So here you can see it's Axis Bank daily chart. We will go to higher time frame, which is weekly, because higher time frames hold much more weightage. Okay, so as you can see, here is the support or the zone of interest, I would say. And why it is, because we can see some rejection right at that point once, and then second time, and then also the third time, and this is the fourth time it is coming here. Okay, so it shows like the buyers and sellers are uh, gets activated at this zone. And you can also see that it has acted as resistance earlier and then support later. If you go back to some few weeks earlier as well, it has acted as support. So this zone has acted as both support and resistance. So that's why it is a zone of interest where both buyers and sellers will be interested in. So if you go to the daily chart, I normally don't take the trades as soon as the price reaches my zone of interest. I wait for a proper price action. As you can see here, we can see kind of a W pattern kind of forming here. It is not yet formed, but kind of forming here, and I have a reasonable uh, reasons to say that this W pattern will be formed successfully. So that's why I have a long bias on this one. I'm going to pause the video and then play again so that you get continuously how I'm going to take the trades and everything. So this will help you understand how I manage the trades. You can see here it's kind of, you can also say it's a double bottom, which is yet to be formed. Actually there are variations, but here I'm kind of entering early. Okay, so at an early stage itself, because it helps me uh, adjust my stop losses to my risk and reward ratio will be really good. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to pause the video in between after I take the trades. So now I'm going to take the trade and I will update you as well. Okay, right. So it's the Axis Bank futures I'll be taking the long position in. As you can see here at 9:20 I have taken the position. It's at 634.65. that is my futures price that I have bought at. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm already in position here and I'm going to update regularly throughout the day. This can be converted to positional trade as well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it's been an hour now, and we have, as you can see, this is 15 minutes chart Bank Nifty index, and it's kind of going sideways, Bank Nifty. And if you look at Nifty, this is a 15-minute chart again, Axis Bank, and you can see kind of it's going up. So it kind of vindicates my bias basically. This is kind of bullish, even though when the Bank Nifty is sideways, Axis Bank is bullish. Okay, so which is great for us. And Nifty, if you see, it has been falling continuously. So overall Nifty is falling down, and then Bank Nifty is going sideways, and Axis Bank is bullish. That's the overall view. So we are okay with holding the position here that we have taken. And the reason for Nifty to fall is basically because of Reliance. It has gone down by nearly 8%, and the reason for that is the government of India has hiked export taxes on petrol and diesel, I guess. So that's the reason Reliance is down by over 8%, and that is dragging the Nifty. Okay, otherwise Bank Nifty, it's kind of going sideways at the moment. So if there is some sort of pullback in Nifty, then we can expect big moves. And as you can see here, this is the now its time is 11:21, and Axis Bank is doing really well. It is this is 15-minute charts and it's printed probably 7-8 nice bull bars, and now we are seeing some sort of pullback, which is kind of okay. If you draw here, you can see that it's making higher highs and higher lows. This is the normal pattern on a uptrend basically. Okay, so we can expect some sort of pullback here. And if you look at Bank Nifty as well, it is doing the same thing basically, the same pattern, which is like a higher high and higher lows. If you see here, if we take the tool and draw this, here is the high and low, and then the higher high, and then a pullback, and expecting it to go higher now. Okay, so this is the overall view. So Axis Bank is kind of in sync with Bank Nifty now. Okay, so that should be okay, and we can expect some sort of pullback here, and we don't have to really worry about any pullbacks because it's a natural thing that happens in the market. Okay, when it goes up and then comes down and then continues its onward journey. So that's the whole view here, and we just have to wait patiently, and I'm going to keep you updated regularly. Okay, so let's see. Right, so the pullback, and also one more thing I want to highlight here is the pullback has been very weak, shallow, okay, which is a good thing. When it's going up quite strong, and then when it's coming down it's kind of a bit weak, which is a great sign. That shows that bears are weak. This is where we entered, and my stop loss, initial stop loss would be just around the swing low. If it is a positional, you can go with the next swing low, okay, so which is around 623 or something. So now the time is around 12 o'clock, and we can see some sort of nice pullback here, which is a decent pullback. It's not like concerning pullback. It's a decent pullback, and it's okay. We just have to wait through this period and do nothing basically. We just hold on to our position, don't panic or anything. So I'm just waiting for things to happen, which is like going up. So we will go to analyze the normal index and everything. As you can see, it's just going up and then it's a pullback. That's it. It's not a deep pullback, it's a shallow pullback, which is good for us. That shows bears are weak, and then any moment it can start going up. That's my view. So overall this is thing, and I'm going to wait with my trade open here. Okay, and I will keep you updated at regular intervals. I'm just looking at and one more thing I want to tell you here is basically, if price goes like a straight line to the upside, there's always a danger that it can come down very quickly. Instead, if price moves something like this, like high and then a pullback and then another high and then a pullback and another high, it gives more strength to the trend. Okay, so it's always a good sign that we see some retracements. So that is what we are seeing here, which is a good sign basically for the uptrend. Okay, and also I'm going to observe Bank Nifty as well, how it's going to move. And as you can see here now, in the time I closed my position at 130, and the futures price was trading at 640.40, entered at 634.65 and closed at 640.40 at 1:35 p.m. I'm going to tell you the reason for closing my trades and everything, basically why, even though I was looking at carrying forward this position to Monday, I just closed here. I'm going to give you the reasons why I did that. So first of all, this is Axis Bank 15-minute chart. You can see there is a clear resistance. You can say that is a very good zone, because sellers kind of get activated around that area. So I'm aware of that, and price is kind of very close to that level, so any moment bears can come. And to substantiate that, if we go to Bank Nifty, right, and go to 1 hour time frame, let me just take a clear chart because there are a lot of drawings in here. Let me take a clean chart. Okay, so this is, we'll take Bank Nifty and just type it and go to 1 hour time frame. It's a higher time frame, and if we draw a trend line from swing tops basically from there to there, we can see the price is hovering around the trend line, and trend lines can act as resistance as well and because it's been coming down from the bottom quite quickly, it can act as resistance. That's my view. If bears have to enter and take the prices down, this is the best zone for them, okay, because they'll be selling at a very good price. So, and we can see some sort of reaction as well at that in that area. So I don't want to really stop it. uh, Basically, hold on to trade for much longer. Now bank nifty is kind of going up, it's making higher and higher lows, and here is the resistance on 1 hour time frame, and expecting it to come down a bit, and then you know may go up again. That's the whole view here. If it comes down and then starts going up, I can always re-enter. That's the beauty of this. I don't have to worry about this pullback. Can be a bit worrisome. If it gets a deeper one, it can turn into a downtrend in bank nifty, so I don't want to really go to that. So that's the reason I close the trade. It can go up and then come down as well. So now if you see, by the end of the day, this is how it closed. This is the 15-minute Axis Bank time frame. It has gone up and right into that resistance zone, and we can see some sort of reaction. As I said, this is the whole thought process behind this, and it's okay to hold on to it, but as I said, it is at the right area for the bears to pull the price down. So it's okay, I don't want to risk it over the weekend. I normally do take the trades and then hold on to it for 5 to 6 days as well, but in this situation I just want to wait and watch. If I get some sort of pullback on Monday, and then if I get a good re-entry chance, I'm going to re-enter on this. I hope this video helped you guys. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to post these kind of live trading videos so that it will be more beneficial for you guys in future as well. Thank you.